Hello everybody, this is Average Kid again on this lovely wonderful Tuesday afternoon, and today I thought I'd go ahead and make a little video. Well, actually it might not be exactly all that little, but excuse me, because I've already did a exclusive video for Buy Me a Coffee, or on my page I call it Buy Me a Mountain Dew. Anyway, we're going to talk about, no, I've already touched on this subject a little bit, about my fiance and how she's in a nursing home, and how you would think a nursing home would be clean. They have to keep up their own standards and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and bring up their lovely wonderful page up. And so there we go. Now, this is the lovely nursing home that my fiance is in. No, she's not an old lady. Matter of fact, if we go ahead and whip out Facebook, let's go ahead and bring Facebook back up. And you'll see that, let's see, I actually have to go to my friends. Kind of pretty bad when I actually have to go to my friends. Actually, let's go to here. You'll see, right? Oh, what the same heck? That's kind of weird. About. There you go. My lovely, wonderful fiance. And as you can see, we've been engaged since 2013. And let's see. Now, mind you, I actually have to go and wait a minute. Where is it? Details about. What'd she do? Did she decide to go ahead and former study lived? What'd she do? Contact and basic information. There it is. December 15th, 1988. Now, I'm born in 81. So let's do a little math, so that you guys know that I'm not dating an old woman. Now let's go ahead and do not 81. Oh no, strike that. We don't need to do that. We need to do 2020 minus 1981, and so she's. Oh wait, yeah. See, you actually know how old I am now. Next month I'll be 40. So let's do that again. And then we go 1988. Oh, crap. No. Wait. Minus 1988 and 32. Now, mind you, her birthday was literally. Let's see. 22nd minus 15 was exactly 7 days ago. So she's 32. Now, if we take 39 and then we take out 32, and then that's how old the age range between both of us, at least for about a month. And then I end up being older than she is by a year, and then it trickles on. So I'm not dating an old woman. No. In fact, if we go ahead and bring up the nursing home's Facebook page, you can actually see. Crap! No. You can actually see her on their page. Now, mind you, she's let's see where she is right here. So, as you will see, she's not an old woman. I mean, granted, she happens to be a little on the plump side of life. Can't really dance around the issue, or maybe she's weighted challenged or something like that. Anyway, you get the point. She's not exactly skinny, but that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is last Friday. Now, mind you, I touched a little bit on this yesterday in stream. So, last Friday, this lovely, wonderful nursing home right here, you know, the whole enchilada, called me up last Friday. And matter of fact, they called me up last Friday as I was getting ready to do a Zoom call, because that's what they were resorting to, Zoom calls. And I know every time they call me, it's never good. In fact, every time they call me, I wonder if they're telling me that she has decided to not want to be part of this world anymore, because she's thought of stuff like that. And unfortunately, she's not the only one that's thought about stuff like that, but she's the one that she's more vocal about letting people know. Or maybe along the lines of maybe the nursing home didn't do anything for her or something like that. So I always expect that every time they call that she's gone. Every time. No. They called and said that she has the COVID-19. Now, mind you, this lovely, wonderful nursing home has admitted, or has brought in, or has ran through intake, or whatever you want to call it, brought in residents, allowed residents to come in through this world problem. And they put it, as far as I know, they put them on a separate side. It's all supposed to be emptied out. It's supposed to be considered a quarantine wing now, I guess you can call it, for 2 weeks. And I straight up told her one day that, yeah, they'll be in quarantine forever. No matter what she says, it'll be forever. And we had a little argument about that. I let her, you know, being that I am the guy of the fiance, you know, the guy of the relationship, I decided to go ahead and let her win and get it over with, because she's a lot like me, where she will keep going and going and going and going and going if she knows the truth. Believe me, we've had some fun arguments about, you know, her getting duct taped together if, you know, something gets chopped off. Yeah, like an arm or something like that. But anyway, but I straight up told her that no, the nursing home's going to be in quarantine, and it's going to be in lockdown forever. Now, this is weeks and weeks before. In fact, sometime after that, I actually emailed the Oklahoma Department of Human Services, because the Oklahoma Department of Health don't care, because she started bringing up the idea that she was going to start picking up smoking, so she can actually go outside, because apparently they're letting nurses and residents go outside to smoke, but yet they can't go anywhere else. You know, like they can't do anything else. So it's like, doesn't the residents have a window that they could open up? Anyway, So I bring up the idea of the internet being, crap, and that she's threatening to pick up smoking and a couple other things. And I'm not going to show the email. Because the Oklahoma, I believe it's the long something care part of it. There's a whole other department within the DHS. And they said, well, for one, we don't have any regulations saying that we can regulate internet, which, by the way, they do. The minute they offer internet, they're supposed to keep it secure, but there is, in my opinion, as an IT guy, before I became a family caregiver to my mother, there's such a thing as a too secure of a network to make it where the network doesn't work. Now, mind you, the nursing home itself relies on wireless network. And if my fiance is having problems with it, that means the staff is, in one form or another, having problems with it. But they didn't see that. They just threw it off. They just ignored it. And then I brought up the idea of telephone calls. Because locally, it's all fine and dandy. I don't care. But they can't make calls if they're stuck in their room. And so the only person she can really call via telephone is her mom, which happens to be in another nursing home in Omogi. And so the only thing that the DHS, the department I emailed for DHS about making these complaints is the telephone calls. They didn't care if she smoked. They didn't care if, according to, I think it's federal law, that if they offer email or internet or something like that, as a matter of fact, they have to offer either a telephone call or or internet or something along the lines, so they can actually see what's going on in the outside world. It's actually a federal law, but no, they don't care. They were just fixated on the telephone part. And then, of course, that was the week after night, or week before last, that I brought this up and everything else. And then last week I get a call saying that, we're going to have to cancel because she's got COVID and we can't really, they really don't want us nurses around people that have it. But yet they're bringing in residents, sticking in the COVID hall, leave them in there for 2 weeks, and then put them in general population just to find out that they had COVID when they put them in general population. Or better yet, letting nurses come in that's actually being supposedly COVID positive. Now, my fiance, let me go ahead and change this out again. My fiance happens to be the exact opposite I am. And she's been in far worse situations than I have. Now, mind you, I've been in pretty bad situations, depending on a number of things, and most of it I don't even talk about it. She told me some of the stuff that she's been through, and yeah, they're pretty much the same, if not worse. And but she always has a tendency to see the good in people, whereas I have a tendency to see the bad in people. Anyway, I just find it kind of odd how a nursing home wouldn't be willing to accept COVID positive residents and allow COVID positive nurses. And then instantly I bring up the idea that there's no telephone privileges or anything like that for private. Matter of fact, they try to claim that they give the residents privacy, but they don't. They really don't when it comes to calls. Now, when it comes to Zoom calls, I can't really say too much, because if their local network doesn't work worth crap, they gotta come up with something. But I just think it's kind of weird, and I think it's kind of screwed up how this is how nursing homes work. And I won't go into detail about some things when it comes to nursing homes, mainly because it brings back some stuff about me and my grandmother when it comes to nursing homes. Being the last person to actually talk to your own grandmother, or I should say the last person in your family to talk to somebody, and then they go back and talk to them, and then they're not even, so I'm not even going to keep going, no. Anyway, but I will say this: if you got somebody in a nursing home that's a relative, it doesn't matter who it is to you, I would find a way for you to make it where you could talk to them without having to worry about the nursing home at all. Either you ship them a tablet, have it all figured up, configured up and everything, so all they have to do is hit a button, hit an icon or whatever on the tablet and talk to them that way, or something like that, and make sure it doesn't rely on the nursing home's internet, or something along those lines, because eventually you'll end up being like me, where you make a complaint about a nursing home, and a nursing home says, oh, by the way, you're later down the line, that, oh, by the way, your fiance or your mother or your father or your brother or your sister, whoever you got in the nursing home has COVID. It'll make it where they can't see you. In fact, I don't even know how our mother's doing, so that's the extent of it. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and flop you back over here in front of me. Don't have too much fun. Holy crap, I didn't even pay attention to time. It is quite a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. Anyway, don't have too much fun. Have a Merry Christmas. Great Merry Christmas, New Year's, holidays, whatever you can call it. And but yeah, that's my take on nursing homes. And granted, I know not all of them are bad, but then they're not all of them good. And anyway, don't have too much fun, and I guess I'll leave it at that. So don't have too much fun. Bye.